Someone in the comments said Tenet meets Batman meets Blade Runner. Welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. I covered Nobody Wants to Die, the trailer for it, a little bit ago. So let's check out the gameplay. I was waiting for some gameplay to find out what this was going to be. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like and subscribe if you would like to. And remember to be authentic and always take care of yourself. Let's go. All right, let's see what we're getting into here. Critical Hit Games. Let's go. New York 2329. I'll be 300 years old.
Fucker's hanging from the last cherry tree.
What do you mean the last? Like last?
I have an idea.
This is a federal case, James.
We're supposed to pull Green's Icarite, not someone's.
Stop doing this.
Moving on to reconstruction. The gel's flammable. Someone could have ignited it deliberately. I need to find the source.
Manipulate time.
Then why is the tree burnt?
This is crazy. If something goes wrong, you're hung out to dry.
At least we have a theory of the crime.
Stop it. James, you've got to stop this.
Oh, you're finally paying attention. The thing's been oxidized, understand? Somebody wanted to make damn sure Green wasn't coming back.
Oh, I am in deep, deep shit. Look, he's hanging from a fucking tree.
So I took this job. I'd take any job at that point. Omega code 112358. Suspected murder.
Interesting. July 17th. July 17th. That's like next month. Really? I mean, it's close. I wonder, like, it reminds me, to me, it reminds I get why someone said Tenet and Batman. It reminds me of like Murder Soul Suspect, but cyberpunk themed. Like, really, that's the biggest thing I get from this. I don't know, from the gameplay trailer, it didn't really look, it looks really, like, it still looks like early game footage. It doesn't look like it's actually done. But I guess it's done. It reminds me of like Booker DeWitt didn't go on to cause all the events of BioShock Infinite. It's Booker. This is Booker in an alternate universe. This was I don't want to spoil the end of Infinite if any of you seen it, but let's just say like this is Booker DeWitt if he chose one of the other lighthouses. Now, that will make no sense to you if you didn't play BioShock, but BioShock Infinite, yeah, man, this is Booker DeWitt if he chose one of the other lighthouses. He ended up in this version of New York. That's actually such an accurate, dude, I'm actually proud of myself. I'm actually feeling myself hella hard for that reference, because that's literally what this is like. This is like Booker DeWitt choosing one of the other lighthouses, and he's on the phone with an alternate universe Elizabeth.
The last cherry tree. An idea.
I mean, it looks okay. Like like when I was seeing the footage, I'm like, oh, they're gonna be like pre-alpha footage or it's not done. But that it's coming around the corner is pretty. I'm wondering how long the game is. It feels like it's gonna be short based off the trailer, but I'm solely making assumptions. You know, there's nothing I can really tell from this. I thought there was gonna be combat and everything from what I saw. It doesn't, at least from the gameplay trailer, it doesn't look like there's gonna be combat at all. What I will say though is it sounds like she has something to do with it, since they brought up on the thing, they brought up on the screen like some secrets that stay hidden. She really wants him to not uncover whatever he's uncovering, and it sounds more than just being worried about like a friend or a coworker going into something. She said, "Oh man, like I'm screwed." Sounds like they dug themselves into something deep. This dude's like, I'll take any job. It sounds like he just really needed to make some money, but it's about to uncover something very serious. Honestly, from this trailer, it doesn't. I played Murder Soul Suspect, but that was actually fun. Like Murder Soul Suspect. I'm not saying that this isn't fun when I say that that was actually fun, but I mean, you had to like run from spirits and stuff in that. I think if I remember properly. This purely looks like almost like a just a detective game. Like it legit looks like there's not going to be any crazy action or anything like that. I guess at least you're going to see a lot of the crazy action that unfolded in in rewinding time for a lot of the incidents that took place. But I could be completely wrong. There could be combat and everything, and maybe they're doing they're doing the opposite of what movie trailers do, where they spoil the whole movie. Like instead in this, they're like re-showing some of the scenes and stuff and showing this specific area because they don't want to give away everything that the game has to offer, which I commend that. But again, I'm not seeing too much. Like I still like, it feels like I'm still watching the cinematic trailer. Kind of like there's this rewinding of time and stuff. Like we knew that. We knew you were a detective, so you were going to reveal some truth beyond the human shell. We know it has something to do with consciousness. When do cyberpunk tenant like things not have to do with consciousness? But honestly, yeah, like this area right here, they're not trying to show too much of where else you're going to go. So hopefully there's some combat. I mean, like, okay, so I say this too. A story like, I'm going to say that hopefully this story is intriguing enough and mind-bending enough and twisting enough to keep you. I mean, someone out there might get encapsulated by this game and it might pull them, the story might capture them. But from what I'm seeing, since literally it's actually good that we're saying Tenet, or that comment said Tenet, and I'm bringing it back up because like the story in like a mind-bending, rewinding time twist like Tenet captured me because I understood a lot of what was going on in the concepts and all this quantum physics-y weird shit and consciousness. So like, you know, I've seen it before. So I'm like, hopefully this story is captivating enough to keep you locked into this if there is no combat and things like that, or that the mechanics with rewinding time and stuff are fun, or simply it's just a game that is simply tailored towards certain people. At first, like when I seen the gameplay start, I was like, is this going to be a horror game? Yeah, right here. That would have been a crazy spin on it. I was like, oh, it might be a horror game. But yeah. But I mean, it doesn't look, get to do some little Inspector Gadgets thing. It doesn't seem bad by any means, but now that I've seen the gameplay, I'm like, damn, it doesn't look like a game that's actually going to capture me. But what I'll end the video on saying is, like I said, a tremendous amount of work goes into game development. So kudos to the devs and everything behind this project. Never, you know, I'm just over here making my comments. I've never built a game in my life, but I just comment on the things I like, and you know. So yeah, but damn, now that the gameplay came out, I don't know. I try a bunch of different games, but I don't know if I would play a game like this because, again, it's like story based from what it seems. Like you're gonna have to get into the story. Not saying I like more games that are like more combat based. Like a game that I played that I actually liked a lot, but I didn't like some of the mechanics in it, but I liked a lot was it's on my channel. It's, the heck is it called? Let me look. It was Citizen Sleeper. So that was a game where it was completely different from this, but again, more story driven, different narratives, different characters and stuff like this. And in this, like, you know, it's obviously solo, you're a detective and everything. You're going to be analyzing, finding clues, probably solving puzzles, which that isn't bad. I like all that in the game, but I'm like, damn now, because I'm like, it really did not come to what I expected. Just it dodged my expectations, but that's not bad. But I'm saying, like, from seeing this, I'm like wondering if this game could be a game to grab me, but we'll just have to see when it gets there. But yeah, from everything they showed, it looks like it's short. It doesn't, like, they kept showing this area around this tree, and again, that could have been a clever that could have been a clever play on their part to not like spoil a lot of their game, which is smart on them. But yeah, I don't know. I just got this feeling that it's not going to be a game that grabs me, but I don't want to put that preconceived notion in there, because then like I'll already be going in with the mindset of like, oh, I'm not going to like the game. So don't want to do that to myself. Go in with a blank slate. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. This is definitely Booker DeWitt in another timeline. He chose one of the different lighthouses, if you guys are familiar with BioShock Infinite. Anyways, much love, Moonlight. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out of here, and maybe there is some detective work to be done in the coming month. All right, peace.